All right, how many of us had a hidden package of noodle soup in our desks? Now that we're working from home, why not step it up and make your own? Chef Trevor is here with a recipe to do just that, and here's what you need. 2 packs of Asian noodles, protein of your choice, leafy vegetables, frozen corn, nori sheets, ramen or pho broth, green onions, and Asian chili oil. Now, I love this idea, Trev, of a homemade cup of noodles because it is simple and it is filling and it tastes good. So how do we get started?
Well, Trace, it's getting colder, so this is the perfect remedy. It's easy to do. Really, this is for me, I call it the clear your fridge type noodle dish. And the only thing, if you really want to do in advance, are these fancy eggs that I like to do. I make them in big batches and I leave them in the fridge, so when I do a noodle, maybe 2-3 times a week, the eggs are ready to go. I'm going to show you how to do these eggs really quick. If you don't want to do this, you can actually just do a 6 or 7 minute hard-boiled egg. We've got some water here. Got a couple of large eggs. What you want to do is you want to make sure that your water is calmed down a little bit and not really fervently boiling. And you want to take a spoon and you want to just gently place them into your boiling water. Okay? Then you want to put that on a timer. This is anywhere from 6 to 7 minutes depending on your burner. And then when it's ready, your timer goes off. You want to take your eggs off your heat and you're going to run it under cold water and you're going to chill them and basically put them in water bath really quick. Peel them, and then you're gonna make a quick marinade. A little bit of soy sauce, some warm water. This is a Chinese tea egg as opposed to a traditional ramen egg. Some sugar, a couple of cloves and black peppercorns, and just a black tea bag, like that. I have some eggs here that we've already done and have already peeled. So we're literally just gonna pop them in here. Put the cover on, put it in your fridge for 48 hours. You can do it with any egg.
Okay.
I did a soy tea egg. You don't have to use the tea bag. You can just use the soy. You can use some sweet cooking wine, mirin, some sugar, some cloves. 48 hours to 72 hours, ready to go. And then they hold for a couple of days in the fridge. So I usually like to make about a half dozen, so I've got 6 eggs ready to go all week. We're gonna get back to that egg really quick, but I wanna get going on this ramen for you. It's so easy to do. Really, the only thing that you have to have in your house is broth. And I need to commend you, Tracy. Your pronunciation of the pho broth was really good. So ramen broth, pho broth, Thai tom yum soup, or even miso broth can be purchased pretty much all ready to go these days at the grocery store. So I've already got some broth here. I've got ramen noodles I've already blanched off. So I'm gonna throw the ramen noodles into my bowl and get those ready to go, waiting for the broth. All this stuff here is stuff that I had in my fridge all ready to go. I had some cooked meat. So today I had chicken, some chashu, which is a barbecue Chinese pork. Other protein, if you're a vegetarian, I have some enoki mushrooms and some tofu. And then I had some leftover leafy Savoy greens, and I got this beautiful piece of romesco cauliflower. It's so beautiful. This broth is gonna basically act as your warming, blanching liquid all at once. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna choose chashu today. And then I'm gonna put my romesco in here. And literally for about a minute or so, you're gonna put the cover on. It's gonna heat up. You got your noodles ready to go. Noodles. You can get these shelf-stable noodles ready to go. They're already cooked. You're gonna blanch them really quick. Ramen, Japanese udon, Chinese rice flat noodle. Amazing stuff, right? No excuses anymore making that home noodle. Now this is ready. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this broth off. There's my handy chopsticks. We're gonna place our greens right here. I'm gonna get my romesco, which is this beautiful cauli there. My meat, which is my pork there. This is the corn, which I've already blanched off earlier. Okay. Now, if you have this is great. If you don't, you can go pick it up. This is called Naruto Maki, which is Japanese fish cake, which you find in ramen. Because we already have some, I'm gonna have some enoki mushrooms, which really heat up really quickly. Then basically, I'm gonna get that broth, and we're gonna just gently pour the broth over top of everything. Just like that. Now we're not done yet because we have one thing that we worked on earlier. I'm gonna put the nori I'm sure if you got kids, you've got seaweed snacks at home.
I just want to know, is there a big difference in taste between the eggs that you're using and eggs that the rest of us might be used to using?
By letting these eggs soak in that marinade, it adds a little bit of umami, and that umami is that flavor pop. The sugar, the clove, the pepper, the soy, and the longer you leave it in, the more science works on the egg. So you can see this is just that perfect gelatinous look of that yolk. I just cut it open. We're gonna put it here, and we're gonna nestle it right on. Oop, I just dropped it there, but look at that. Now, what is noodles without a little bit of chili? This is my homemade chili sauce. I'm gonna put it right on top of the egg there. Look at that. Look, that took all of 6 minutes.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I use that for my lunch today. Trev, it looks so good. Thank you for that.